Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. This is the world famous sipping den down here. It's a pretty cool place. It's where I do most of my videos. And what do I do on this channel? I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol and everything that has anything to do with coffee. I'll tell you what's consistent besides my great videos as a whole. Sundays. Sundays is when I post my coffee reviews. The rest of the week is one surprise after another. Now, because I do a lot of different stuff, I fortunately have been able to break the code for YouTube's playlists. And I have my playlist categorized and subcategorized in such a way that it makes everything you've ever thought about looking for easy to find. And I always challenge people to go to my playlist and check it out. I'm telling you, it's impressive. First comment of every video I pin as well. Why? Because it has a link. You'll see in the comment. You just hit that little link. It goes right to the playlist pertaining to what I'm reviewing. In this case, Portuguese red wine. Cais Da Ribeira. Probably didn't say that too well, but there it is. See that? That is a cool picture. Look at that. It's a river there, right? So Ribeira means river. It's kind of settlement by a river. It's kind of what it is. And I'm just showing you because I really thought it was a cool, quality. A little sign of quality right there from the government. This is a Reserva, so it must be at least 3 years old and aged at least 6 months in oak and wood. This is 3 years old and aged a year in wood. It is $16.99. That's what the Reserva means, by the way, right here. The aging part. That's 2019, 13.5% alcohol by volume. If I said it once, I'll say it a million times. Portugal and Spain, especially Portugal. The value on the wines are unbelievable. They seem to age them for you for free because they're not more expensive than ones that aren't aged, and they're fantastic usually. I was going to tell you something else about this, I think. Oh, Douro. So the Douro Valley is where a lot of the port is from. The Douro Valley of Portugal. It's where the port is. They also grow other grapes that aren't used in port and make wine, not just the fortified wine. So let's get into this. We'll see the color. We'll see the smell. We'll see the taste. I've already been into it. Can you see where it's a little bit? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what to have with this to make this unbelievable. All right, so I got a little aerator on the top. Plus, it's been open for a while, a couple of hours at this point. Look at the color. I've been drinking it. It's a dark purple, isn't it? See the little rim there? A little lighter color on the rim. All right. Let me just tell you to smell right off the bat, because I'm impressed with this wine. All right, I had it with dinner. I thought it was fantastic. So I go up and I nose it like I'm doing now. And it's kind of it's a dry wine, right? But it's so fruity that it seems sweet. A lot of times people will confuse fruit with sweetness. Not sweet, but it's so fruity. Blackberry, plum. I mean, it's just fruit, sweet fruit. What it smells like. Fresh and delicious, ripe. And then let's get into the taste, as if I don't know what we're getting into here. By itself, it's a fruit bomb. It's a ripe fruit bomb. Almost like, in a sophisticated way, taking the greatest jam you've ever had, a mix of berries, and just mixing it in water, but just taking a spoonful of it. I mean, it's that fruity. There's some vanilla with the fruit, kiss of that wood, and all those things add to the complexity. Now, as far as the acidity, it's medium to high, right? It's a mouthful of juice is what it is. Makes your mouth water. And the tannin, that rough part on the top of the mouth, like if you made iced tea or tea that was too strong, you know, that bitter taste. Between the aeration, their aging process, in 2019, it's only 4 years old, but airing it, letting it sit out as long as I did, it's almost non-existent. There's just enough there. It doesn't equal the acidity, but the fruitiness is off the charts. I wouldn't say it's balanced, because balance, I think, means when it's the fruit and the acid and the tannin kind of go together. This one is a bunch of fruit, then the acidity, and then the tannin. It's soft. This is a sipper without food. But what I had it with tonight was raviolis with fresh Parmesan on top, garlic, of course. There's ricotta in the ravioli. But I had fresh, not fresh, but, you know, great olive oil drizzled on top of it. And that fat changed this to, it cut down the acid. It was mind blowing. This thing's like $16, $17. When I had this with that olive oil and that cheese, it was unbelievable. It was every little thing that you could take out. If you said it's a little acidity or even that little bit of tannin I don't like, was all gone, and it was just pure flavor, just pure fruit flavor. And I was very impressed with this one. I am very impressed. And like I said, you could drink this without food. And Big Heavy Reds, a lot of times, they're made for food. And when I sit here and tell you can take it without food, because it's just got, you can pick out a lot of flavor, and it's good, and it tastes sweet, but it's not, and it's just fruity, and there's no off-putting things to it. That's cool, because a lot of times that will be there, like say on a heavy Chianti, right? It's rough by itself. But when you have with food, it's beautiful. And this one's beautiful without the food. Don't even need the food. The food just took it off to another level. I would recommend right now that you go out and find this wine, and let me know what you think. It was good. And if you haven't had now I have the Portuguese playlist, so please check it out. If you haven't had Portuguese wine, I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to get rolling quickly. This is a Reserva. There's also Grand Reserva. And there's other things, but I'd be looking for that. You're not going to have to pay a lot. You're going to get the aging for free. It's a beautiful thing. Decant it. Don't serve it too cold now. If it's in the refrigerator, take it out at least 15 minutes before serving it. Open, decant it, or at least get an aerator like this. Try and get something 4 or 5 years old if you can. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. And then I'm going to get you in the comments. Oh, thank you. Well, you're welcome. All right. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm telling you, I got some wines on here. Just unbelievable. This is just, all right. I'll see you.